Welcome back to Biafra News. Support Biafra, people of goodwill. Ada Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, I bring you another update. We all know that the Zoo Defense Headquarters in Abuja declared Biafra Prime Minister wanted. You see how confused those terrorists are? You see how confused they are? They declared Biafra Prime Minister wanted for what exactly? For defending his people and his father's land. Is that his offense? And they even said most prominent among the wanted persons is Ekpa, who is controlling a faction. It's not faction in IPOB and has been credited with the declaration of the notorious Monday sit at home in the southeast zone. Did you hear that? So this very update, we are aware of it. And the headline was from Channels Television. Published it as the brown envelope got media there. They don't report the truth of the happenings. They always report what their paymasters want them to report. You are declaring Biafra Prime Minister wanted. As what exactly? For how many years have you people been fighting insurgency? A man that is fighting for his people's freedom, defending his people from terrorist killers in army uniform, killers of Biafra mothers and children. Terrorist setting buildings ablaze in Biafra land, and the Fulani terrorist headsmen bandit with AK-47. He was declared wanted. While here, I bring you another update. Today being March of 25th of March 2024. And the news headline says, declaring Simon Ekpa wanted secessionist won't stop Biafra Independence Declaration in 2024. Okay, Bridgie. This is coming from Biafra Republic government in exile, telling the Zoo Fulani Caliphate there is nothing they can do to stop Biafra independence. Biafra is unstoppable, and they know that. That is why they are panicking. So before I continue, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell right beside it to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comments at the comment section. So we are going straight to this very news. Before I continue the analysis, we're going straight to this very news. So here, the news headline said, declaring Simon Ekpa wanted secessionists won't stop Biafra Independence Declaration in 2024. The Biafra Republic government in exile says the declaration of its Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, wanted secessionists by the Nigeria Defense Headquarter will not stop the declaration of Biafra Independence State on the 2nd of December 2024. Bridget disclosed this in a statement on Sunday. Recall that on Friday, the Nigeria Army, in a statement by the Director of Defense Media Operation, Edward Buba, declared Ekpa and the 96 others wanted over insecurity. However, Bridget insists it would not deter it from seeking a Biafra referendum. Accordingly, Bridget noted that the action by the Nigerian Army showed a green light for Biafra liberation. Bridget said that its leader, Ekpa, is facing similar persecution like Nnamdi Azikiwe Nelson Mandela. It noted that insecurity in Nigeria is unconnected to Ekpa. Instead, it is perpetuated by some governors and the actors within the Nigeria government to mass allocated security vote. Bridges stressed that insecurity in Nigeria is caused by years of misrule and injustice on citizens and have given birth to anarchy nationwide. The government urged Biafrans to remain resolute in their quest for liberation and the referendum. Bridges said, person who do not want to see Biafra independence come, are person non grata in Biafra territory. It added that the Biafra government would not waste time in challenging the declaration of Ekpa wanted in any. They will not waste time in challenging the declaration of Ekpa wanted in any Nigeria court. The declaration of Simon Ekpa wanted by Nigeria Defense Headquarters showed that there is a green light to Biafra independence right from the history of freedom fighting. When the oppressors declared that the leader of a freedom fighting movement, Tèrrøríst, showed that there is a green light. Nnamdi Azikiwe was declared wanted at one point and was also jailed together with Obafemi Awolowo. Yet Nigeria regained its independence from Britain. Nelson Mandela was also declared wanted by the apartheid regime, but was later celebrated. I call on Biafrans to remain resolute and strong. Simon Ekpa is not a wanted person as claimed by the Nigeria government because I'm a Biafran. Exactly. It has nothing to do with Zoo. Some people in Nigeria sponsored the insecurity. Insecurity was there before Simon Ekpa became the leader of the Biafra Republic. I am not the cause of insecurity in the north, southwest, or middle belt. The major sponsor of insecurity are the governors, and the federal government of Nigeria is a complicit. They do it to amass security vote. The cause of insecurity are long-time misrule and injustice that have melted on the citizens. This has given birth to anarchy all over Nigeria. The declaration that Simon Ekpa wanted was because Bridgie has set a date for the Biafra declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra in 2nd December. It is an element within the Nigeria government that are sponsoring insecurity and the terrorism in Nigeria. We have seen the Nigeria government rehabilitating terrorists, allowing bandits to go on kidnapping spree across the country. The declaration of Simon Ekpa wanted cannot stop the declaration of Biafra independence this year. We will continue to delegitimize Nigeria within Biafra territory, Bridges stated. The Biafra government will not challenge the declaration of the Prime Minister of Biafra, Simon Ekpa, wanted secessionist by the Nigeria Army, Bridges stated. Okay, that is it, Biafrans. See what we are talking about? Nigeria is not a country for any right-thinking human being. Last year, Nigeria's security in this southeast as the most peaceful. A lot of kidnappings are going on in the north. The Minister of Terrorism, Shikiguma, has said that the military knows where the terrorists are. T.Y. Danjuma said the military is sponsoring the terrorism in Nigeria. But once you talk about, they will not talk about that. Once any revelation about the terrorism going on in Nigeria have been made, they will sweep it under the carpet. They will not talk about it again. You see why we keep telling you that Nigeria is not a place for right-thinking human beings to live. Nigeria is not a country. It's a British business empire. They are after those fighting for freedom, those fighting for their people's freedom, but not after terrorists and the bandits, the Boko Haram, wreaking havoc, bombing and killing innocent people all over Nigeria. They are after freedom fighters and not the real terrorists, but those sponsoring them. Can the media in Lagos answer this question or tell Nigerians the truth? If Simon Ekpa is responsible for insecurity in Southeast, then who is responsible for the insecurity in Southwest and in the North, where thousands of indigenous people have been killed and kidnapped? Can they tell us? You see why we're telling you that Nigeria is not a country for any human being, and that is the reason we must exit that contraption. We must. The sponsor of insecurity is in Asorok. And those happening in the north, have they declared them wanted? The answer is no. Our eyes remain on the rising sun. Our eyes remain on the rising sun. You see, the Nigeria government is in a state of confusion. Their decisions are always laughable. What do you expect from a set of political rulers who are the most non-corrupt politicians in the world, enabled by US and Britain? The coming of Biafra this year is unstoppable by Zoo government. There is nothing they can do about it. That is why they are panicking. They are working very hard to stop Biafra independence declaration, but not this time around. Not this time around. Not this time around. Whatever they have planned will backfire. Instead of looking for a reasonable solution to Biafra question, Nigeria think it can bulldoze Biafra into submission. Referendum is the key word, and unless it is done and Biafra is free, there will never be peace in Nigeria. Have you been able to stop Boko Haram and others in the north? No. Rather, they will rehabilitate them and reintegrate them into the army and tell you that they are repentant Boko Harams. And you will see them deploy to southeast. You see them shooting direct live bullets at our people's houses, setting buildings ablaze. These are Boko Harams. They said they rehabilitated and reintegrate into the army. You declare Simon Ekpa wanted because he's fighting for his people's freedom. Because he said his people must be free and must exit that contraption. Because Nigeria is not a country, it's British business empire. Those wreaking havoc, the bandits you people have seen in videos telling you how they shot down Nigeria Air Force helicopter and this thing. Have they captured any of them? Has any of them been arrested? No, they don't go after them. But once you are about your people being free from that contraption, from that backward entity called Nigeria, you will see the Fulani Caliphate coming after you with full force. And the Biafra Prime Minister is the man that fits them because he speaks the language they understand. They will keep panicking until Biafra is in that contraption. There will be no peace for that contraption. Nigeria is not a country. The foundation of Nigeria is built on lies. Gumi is there, negotiating for bandits, taking money to bandits in the forest. The vice president of Nigeria, Shetima, is the founder of Boko Haram. Is he not the vice president of Nigeria? You see why we keep telling you that Nigeria is not a country for any right-thinking human being. Nigeria is not a country for any right-thinking human being. Nigeria foundation is built on lies, and those ruling Nigeria are the ones sponsoring the terrorism. And once you talk about freedom, they come after you. Look at the way they are bombing Okama community in Delta State. These are the soldiers. These are the unrepentant Boko Harams. They reintegrated into the army, telling you that they have been rehabilitated and that they are now repentant. Go and take a look at the havoc those that they reintegrated into the army. They claim to be repentant Boko Harams. Go and take a look at the havoc they are wreaking. All the bandits killing and the kidnapping students, how many of them have they arrested? None. Did they declare them wanted? No, because they are their brothers. Oh, how dare Simon Ekpa talk about Biafra? Oh, how dare him talk about Igbos exiting Nigeria? Oh, how dare him defend Southeast? Oh, how dare him stop soldiers from killing and terrorizing Southeast? Oh, how dare him have an army that is stopping our jihad plan in Southeast? That is what they are panicking about, not any other thing. If they like, let them declare the whole Biafrans are wanted. It can never stop. It can never stop declaring of independent state of Biafra come December 2024. So Biafra Prime Minister, one thing I also know for sure is that there is nothing, absolutely nothing the zoo government can do to stop Biafrans not to have their own independence this December. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Our eyes always remained on the rising sun. The insecurity was and it's caused by politicians, governors, and the president, not our PM, the good guy. If they like, they should go to BBC and declare you wanted. Dear, it can't stop Biafra from being redeclared by Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. So if the zoo Gota medias, if those brown envelope Gota medias can answer this question or tell Nigerians the truth, if Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa is responsible for insecurity in Southeast, then who is responsible for the insecurity in Southwest and in the North, where thousands of indigenous people have been killed and kidnapped? Go and take a look at the videos. Go and take a look at the videos. If you have not seen the videos, go and take a look at the videos. Go and take a look at them. Biafrans pick up arms to defend their land so there will be no mass grave as in the Middle Belt. Pick up arms so our people won't be killed and the Fulani from Sahel taking over our land. They will pick up arms to defend ourselves because we want to live. God bless Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa for speaking the language the oppressors understand. They charged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with treason and terrorism. So it's not a new thing. As if they don't know those creating insecurity. Their problem is, why are you talking about exit? Why are you talking about Biafra? Because they are scared of Biafra. They know that Biafra will bring life. And you know those panicking most? Britain. They are the ones pushing the Fulanis around. You know that the Fulanis are the errand boys. They tell them what to do and what not to do. But this time around, it will not and can never work. It's Biafra or nothing. You see? Nigeria government is in a state of confusion. Their decision is always laughable. What do you expect from a set of political rulers who are the most known corrupt politicians in the world, enabled by US and Britain? What do you expect from them? Okay, so that is it, dear friends. I will stop here. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comments at the comment section. Bridget said, declaring Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa wanted secessionists won't stop Biafra independence declaration in 2024. Some people in Nigeria sponsored the insecurity. Insecurity was there before Simon Ekpa became the leader of the Biafra Republic. I am not the cause, he said. I am not the cause of insecurity in the North, Southwest, or Middle Belt. The major sponsors of insecurity are the governors, and the federal government of Nigeria is a complicit. They do it to amass security vote. The cause of insecurity are long-time misrule, and injustice that have melted on the citizens. This has given birth to anarchy all over Nigeria. So that is it. Coming from Bridgie, Biafra Prime Minister remains the last man standing, speaking the language the oppressors understand. That is why they are panicking. This is not the first time, or even on Hanes Endoshin and Dama placed a bounty on his head, $500,000 bounty. How did that end? Chukwokika Biama is doing a wonderful work through Biafra Prime Minister. The reason he preserved him, because they bought the criminal agitators thinking that they have succeeded in killing the spirit of Biafra without knowing that Chukwokika Biama has another plan. You can't say yes when you have not said yes, and say no when it comes to pass when he has not said no. That is what is happening. And that is why they are panicking up and down. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comments at the comment section. So Biafrans, remain resolute. Our eyes remain on the rising sun. Thank you all. God bless Biafra Prime Minister. Guide and protect him for us. Strengthen him more and more to keep speaking the language the oppressors all understand. And our gallant men, may Chukwokika Biama always give them victory in all front against the enemies coming to kill Biafra mothers and children. He said, may the gods of Biafra land guide and protect them. Guide and protect Biafra Prime Minister. Lead him for us. He said, thank you all.